Shane, how do you think you ended up right here?
Where do we even start? I was determined to leave this place better than I found it. For the most part, I'd say I let my gut be my guide.
I'm going to end up with the Holy Spirit giggles in this podcast. Because it's already happening. Because, of course, you would come in denim shirt. And I have never worn denim on this podcast or in anything really ever much in life. And this morning, I went into Eric's closet and I was like, I should wear that for Alissa.
You're so you
walk in. This is why I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody when they come in until they sit down, because I'm like, we're legitimately color coordinated.
It's like we planned it.
We've gone to the Southwest. We have a brown backdrop now. How appropriate for desert wear.
We just need some Zia symbols.
Oh my gosh, Alissa Moreno. I'm so happy to see you.
So happy to see
and now
you.
I have to do something different that I haven't ever done before, and I want to pray for you.
Okay.
God, I just thank you for Alissa. I thank you for her heart, and I thank you that of all of my friends, she is the definition of grace. God, I just ask you to pour out more over her life, to give her more, and everything that the enemy has tried to steal, that you would give it back to her 100-fold. Just pour out more abundance and more life. I just speak more life and more truth and more abundance and life abundant over her and her family and her household, and everything that the enemy has tried to destroy. God, you have brought it all back, and you're going to continue to bless her and her life from here on out. God, I just thank you for the music that comes from her. God, I thank you that she honors her creativity and that she honors her friends and she honors her family, and God, that you are prospering her in that. And I just praise you in Jesus' name for her. And thank you for this conversation, that you're in it. Whatever's supposed to come out is going to come. And that's what we're doing. And we're here for each other in our lives forever. In Jesus' name, amen.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank
I haven't
you.
prayed for anybody on the podcast. I just was like, okay. Miss Alissa Moreno is coming here today. And literally, when I think about you, I think about grace. Because you're so graceful and you're so gracious and you reach out to everyone and you love everyone so well. Where does that come from?
It probably comes right from my dad.
That's right. And I have to say, and I'm so sorry that you lost your dad.
Oh, thank you.
Who is definitely here with us right now. But that was the most beautiful memorial celebration of life I've ever been to. We were, I didn't know your dad like that, like really well or anything. You met him a few times, but just the way you celebrated him and all of the music, the people that came, the stories that were told, everything completely aligns with who you are as a human being. Like he just spit you out and here you are. But oh my gosh, how amazing. What a beautiful way to send somebody home.
Yeah.
It
was really cool.
It was so cool.
We were all happy,
I was like, what is happening? This is like a concert. It's story time. Is this the Apollo? What's happening? It was just magical. And I just think he's so proud.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's so proud.
He's really it's kind of been this fun thing for me and Mom to embody, maybe would be a better word.
Mm-hmm.
The carefree joy that he had,
mm-hmm.
and just carry it on.
I love that.
Right?
I love
Doesn't
that.
have to be stuck in a body.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How long have we known each other now?
So I met you in 2010.
It was 10, right?
At the Firefly, Dragonfly, Greenhouse greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
Thing. That's
Yeah. Mhm.
People could still smoke in there. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, get
Oh,
me
yeah.
out of here. And I found you and had a pretty immediate best friend. Remember, I was so presumptuous. You go, oh, you know Kelly Sweet. She wrote my favorite song. You should hear the song. I'm like, is it called Nothing Else Matters? That's my song.
And I was
And you were
like, yes, it actually is.
That's so weird. Why did I do that?
That's just always God, the connection. That's just
Yeah.
being connected. Knowing, okay, this is going to be my person forever.
Totally.
Even when we don't get to see each other and live around the corner from each other.
That's silly.
And that's our fault because, we're always around the world. And I keep saying that over and over. But we're getting better about trying to stay a little bit more grounded and
so glad.
and in place.
Yeah, I want you here.
You're back in your house.
We're back.
Okay, everybody needs to know Alissa built this gorgeous house. Oh, so cute. Such a great house. And then it burned down.
You know, the irony was that my parents had moved in 28 days before it burned down.
They actually did move in downstairs.
Yeah, so we outfitted the whole thing for elders. We worked so hard on it. It was so cool. I mean, we did puzzle pieces that we bought from Play It Again Sports for the entire bathroom. The garage we turned into a family room, ordered furniture from Facebook and had people deliver it. All my heirlooms, childhood pictures. I'm thinking they would have all been in the house down the road.
Wow.
It would have been 28 days earlier, but
wow.
I guess that was a...
What do you
had to
learn
happen,
from
right?
that? Well, first of all, patience.
Yeah.
And not wanting to have to learn patience that way.
Yeah.
But you're already a really patient person, I think.
I am, and so are my parents.
Yeah.
Jason maybe too, in his own
Yeah.
way. Maybe more than me. But I think the biggest one was the stuff. Like how
Yeah.
little stuff matters. Even if it has a cool history and it's hundreds of years old
Yeah.
and it has a legacy, it's still a thing.
Mm-hmm. Were you able to save anything? Because you're even your piano, right?
My piano is becoming a really cool garden box now.
Oh,
'Cause I was
wow.
like, don't take it, because Kip Winger gave me that piano. I don't want to lose it. It's my only grand piano I ever had that I got for my 40th birthday.
Wow.
And that was like, he wrote the most beautiful letter. Insurance thinks it's worth about $800 when you look at depreciation. So he's trying to explain to them what it means to have a career and write songs that
Right.
get awards on that, which he did. I think he got 2, at least Grammy nominations on that piano. And they at least got to read that letter, even though they did not change their mind.
Wow.
So I said, then I don't want to pay to have it removed. I want to keep it. I made music videos with it. I'm like I don't let go of everything easily, right? I was like,
yeah.
I'm going to make music videos. I'm going to make a fountain. It's going to have like a fairy garden. We just finally got it kind of leveled and moved to the side of the yard. So it's like,
That's
piece,
awesome.
like in
You've
a
got to
fairy
send me a
garden.
picture. Well, I'll just need to come see
You
it.
got to come.
So
Yeah.
are you planting things in it?
We're going to. And
How are
make
you
going to
keep it? How are you going to keep it from
I don't think we will.
falling apart?
I found like the marine boat stuff that people paint with. I was like, that.
I should have known that answer. Hello, I grew up on a shrimp boat.
Oh, there you
Absolutely.
go, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool.
Yeah,
like,
it's totally cool.
it's not shiny black. It's like earthy gray.
Do you know the coolest thing I saw done with the hollowed out piano?
What?
That was, when I still drank alcohol, I was like, one day in my townhouse in New York City, I'm going to be just like Cynthia Rowley. Cynthia Rowley's townhouse in the West Village was in El Decor, I think.
Yeah.
And she had a massive hollowed out grand piano, and they made it a cooler. So when she has parties in her house, they put champagne and wine.
Oh.
So it's like a ice chest.
Oh, I love
the back
it.
of it.
How did they? I guess they styrofoamed
How
it out or whatever.
freaking
Yeti.
cool is that? Or just plastic, probably.
Wow.
But whatever they did, I'm like, and the top was still on it, lifted.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that the coolest
That's
thing?
really cool.
And also, it was silver leafed.
Wow.
So when I got my first little spin-it piano for LA, do you remember that piano? No.
The West Hollywood apartment?
The West Hollywood
Yeah.
apartment. I silver leafed that piano. And then I ended up, when we moved out of that apartment, I gave that piano to Brandon and Savannah. They're a duo called Between Friends, because I started working with them when they were 15 and 17, and now they're 28 and almost 30.
Wow.
And when we moved out of LA, I gave them that piano
Aw.
because it was the first we wrote their first single on that piano.
Nice.
Yeah, and
that's
she still
cool.
has it. It's so
That's
sweet.
cool.
But yeah, things you see in magazines. So I love that you're going to turn it into a
Yeah.
little garden. That's
I'm excited
awesome.
about that.
That's
gonna be cool.
amazing. So you're back in the house.
We're back in the house. There's a couple little things that we're just done. Like insurance, you never
Yeah.
win. It's never going to turn out how you think.
Mm-hmm.
And we just said, that's okay. We have a home. The
Yeah.
shower, like water comes onto the floor when you take a shower. I don't care. We put a towel, like whatever, you know,
Okay.
we tried. The 2 years passed. It took so long because they were
Mhm.
investigating, which we all knew it was the hot tub, but I guess they have to prove it, but they forgot for 9 months. You know the drill. So,
But it's back together. It's
It's
rebuilt.
awesome,
Is
cooler
it
than
better
ever.
than it was? Yeah, it's
Way.
cooler than ever.
1,000
Did you
times.
change anything?
Yeah, because it burned out all the walls.
Yeah.
So we
So
don't
you're
have
like,
this
oh.
wall anymore. You know,
Ah.
we would be like, that playroom was so weird. We thought a laundry room. I can't read 3D drawings. So I'd be
Right.
like,
Yeah.
my laundry room that was like this big. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
People were like, wow, you must really like laundry.
You're like,
No, it's total
no, I
accident. You're like,
don't.
I just don't know how to read. If
Yeah.
it's not 3D.
So that's the
Um,
rose from the situation then,
yeah.
is that you got to kind of redo your floor plan a little bit.
And then like we couldn't, my parents, I'm going, why do I have a tub? These are seniors. This is silly. So now there's a shower. Now there's what my studio used to be is a little nurse room with its own
Ah.
little bath and kitchenette so that if mom ever needs.
So
you
she's
know.
downstairs.
Yeah, she's her apartment.
How is that?
awesome. It's so
I just love that
Like-
you have relationship with your parents that was so tight and special, and honestly just in the fabric of who you are, that
Yeah.
you would want them living in your house. Because my
Yeah.
mom lived with us
I remember
during COVID, and our house may as well have been burned down because we had torn everything
I
out of
remember.
it. And then COVID happened and we were locked down, and then my
Stuck.
mom came and she wasn't well. So, I mean, we did 40 doctor's appointments in 4 months.
I remember
So,
all that.
but the things you learn,
yeah,
like
I know.
about yourself and what triggers you.
Oh, I know.
So, do you still have trigger moments
Yeah,
with your
yeah.
But at least there's a whole floor and she's in her own space,
That's
right?
right. And it's
Right.
not teenagery. Mine comes more from like having an Alzheimer's patient, which is
Mm.
my dad.
Yeah.
If she does probably could just be a senior moment. I'm like, what do you mean you don't remember? You know? And then I think, am I 12? Like, of course she
Yeah.
doesn't remember. She's 78. I
Yeah.
have a lot of friends.
There's a lot of memories
like,
in there
she doesn't know what
to
I'm talking
decipher
about.
through.
Yeah.
Oh, like you don't remember, or like you're like,
Yeah.
do you remember this friend?
Yeah.
And she's like, who?
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff.
I used to be like that. Eric used to be like that sometimes with me. He goes, what do you mean that person stayed at our house? I'm like, they stayed at our house. He's like, what do you mean? He goes, you have so many friends, so many people come stay
But they can't
at Shay,
keep track.
Shane, and Eric, like all the time. He's like, I'm sorry, I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. I guess I have my own memory issues where I had a roommate that I didn't remember. She called me and was like, it's Lanny. I'm like,
Who?
why is this not ringing a bell?
Shut
Till I
up.
saw her face. So I was like, oh, I'm a visual, right? I did not pick it up.
Absolutely.
I saw her face. She's like, oh my God, I lived in the, when you walk in the door, I was on the left for a year. I worked in Vegas. I'm going, it's not like I was partying in Hollywood. I was like meditating and totally sober. Really upsetting. And then I saw her face. So I just have to remember that and not freak out. And
Totally.
like, think we're all going to die of Alzheimer's. And oh, well, what if I
Yeah.
did? Like,
Yeah.
I think it ended up being pretty beautiful illness, quite honestly.
Really?
Yeah. My dad had a pretty traumatic childhood
Yeah.
and he'd worked through it, but it's there. It's sad. And he forgot that.
Come
He
on.
forgot it and just thought everyone was wonderful. And I thought that
Really?
was such a gift. I was like,
It was like almost forced forgiveness,
wow. Yeah.
which is wild to
Isn't
think.
that cool?
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, his caregivers were there at the service talking about him, which was just so precious.
Yeah.
Wow. Honey.
Yeah.
So when did your mom get to move in with you guys this time?
So we rebuilt, took 2 years to be back in. No, took a year and a half. We just didn't finish till the 2 years, right? But a year and a half in, we had a like remodel permit instead of, so they could just work on, we got to put this door, fix this wall.
Mm-hmm.
So that was October and she moved in for Christmas, December.
Wow.
Because by then Dad had to go to memory care.
Yeah, memory care.
Yeah.
And what was the name of the memory care facility?
He ended up at Brookdale of
Okay.
Bellmead. They're awesome.
Yeah.
We had a few. It was a journey.
But Brookdale was the one that ended up
Kept
being
him.
the people that we saw at the
Yeah.
service. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they're
awesome.
amazing.
And they were
Judy
great.
was there from Abe's Garden.
Uh-huh.
They were the first to take him. He was too high functioning. Didn't work.
Gotcha.
So yeah, we did a lot of memory care, but I'm always joking with my girlfriend Natalie. I mean, God willing, neither of us have this, but we have parents that we both had to help
Right.
transition and who had Alzheimer's, and we were like, well, we're gonna go together. Like, she's a singer. She's more Broadway dancer, actor, and I'm more, this singer. And I was like, I'm gonna be nursing my fake baby dolls and singing on the microphone, and you're gonna be dancing. That's what we do anyway when we're bored. We're like children.
Totally.
We're like, we're just gonna do it, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves, and we're gonna forget the bad stuff too.
Wow.
So
I love that.
yeah.
Alissa, for people that don't know, how did you end up in Nashville?
That's funny. It's really for two reasons. Number one is Jeffrey Steele said, you should it's very hard to get a cut
Outside of
for
Nashville.
anyone, much less a girl,
Mhm.
much less with Rascal Flatts at the time. They were really had this amazing camp of people that were getting a lot of recurring songs with them. They're really loyal.
Especially Jeffrey.
Gosh, right?
Oh my God.
It's not shabby.
Thank you.
So he was like, just even if you got a little writing place or something, you need to put your face in where you're wanted.
How did you meet Jeffrey Steele?
Durango Songwriters Expo.
See, Durango be connecting people.
Yeah.
Durango
That's
is
the
where Carla Wallace, I'm pretty sure Carla Wallace found Megan Trainor
That's right.
there.
That's right.
And thank God she did, because had she not, then I never would have met her and the whole whatever. But
Crazy.
it's wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was there first. I was the poster child until
For
Megan.
Durango?
And then they're like, bye, Alyssa.
Oh, we got Megan Trainor now. See you later.
I fill in for her when
Rude.
she can't come because she'll always want to. She's as loyal and like
That's amazing.
indebted in a happy way to it as well.
So you met there.
Yeah, we met there. And then
And so you're up there singing your songs for music supervisors.
I'm living, this was the more industry side one.
Oh.
There was no sync yet. I actually helped create that sync one.
Of course you did.
Yeah. It was like my gift back. to
Yeah,
them.
now everybody I know does it.
Because they gave me him, David Bearwald, who was coming off the Tuesday Night Music Club and David and David stuff, or Dave and Dave were they called. Welcome to the Boomtown. And there was this manager guy, Doc Williams. And then there was Ralph Murphy.
Wow.
And I'm living in Santa Fe. I'm just like out of school in a girl rock band, just doing I don't know what. And they're like, okay, we're all here to tell you, you better get your buns out of Santa Fe. Jeff's like, I think you should come to Nashville. Ralph's going, I'm in Nashville, but you got to think where your constituents, it could be
LA.
New York, it could be LA, it could be Austin. You just have to pick one and let us sign you immediately at ASCAP, which is so cute. That
Wow.
meant the world to me.
Of course.
As a kid, like,
You
that didn't
believe in
know.
me?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And David Bearwald said, come out because Doc and I will work with you and we'll find you producers. And that was like, Jeff kept telling Steve Markland,
Oh, wow.
oh, we got to sign this girl. We got to like publish her. And he's like, dude, we are like country. She seems like pop, which is funny because they always said I was a little too country for pop.
Wow.
But I guess I was too pop for country,
Wow.
So I picked LA and I moved that was October. I was there in March.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then did you write every day while you're still living in LA?
Yeah. I was living in LA and I was going to Durango every year to be thankful and like keep growing. And Jeff was getting ready to go on stage and there was a piano and he was still smoking cigars. God, it's so weird. I'm like, how old are we that you were still smoking cigars?
Wow.
That's so crazy. So he's walking around and it's like, warming up. And I'm going ding, 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 ding. This thing I would always do on my piano in Hollywood. Because it was so like, it was a bit depressing where I lived. I don't know if you ever saw that house.
No, I didn't
But
see
the
the
Vampire
house.
Diaries tried to shoot there.
Oh
They
my
were like,
God.
this is the perfect exterior. It's so dilapidated.
Oh my God.
I was like, great.
Yeah,
Thanks. That's where we live. So that was just like my thing I would do to cheer
That
up
was
the
your
hood.
warm up?
Yeah.
I never asked that. Well, I guess, why would you ask that? How did you start your song? Like,
Wild,
wow,
right?
it was just your warm up on the piano.
And it just has this beautiful, I play it like in eighth notes, tinka, tinka, tinka. It's really, to me, that's so busy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear a melody. But Jeff heard that, nee, 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 nee. On top, it's like an ostinato. It's like always going.
And
I'm
he
just
started
moving
singing.
my left hand. He's like, every day. I'm like, what is that? He's like, your melody, dummy. That's what you're playing. Ding, 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 ding. But he put it after. He put it off time from how I was playing it. So I was like, I cannot play that and
Get
sing
on
that.
this microphone.
Oh, yeah, I cannot. I cannot play that and sing that. It's so difficult. And the bass moves unevenly. It's very Alissa on brand. Like, guys get so annoyed in bands.
Doing
They're like,
the one thing that
15,
you do.
64, I got it. Why are you doing the 6 twice and you just skip the 5? Like, it's just
Oh
so
my
weird.
gosh.
It's like a songwriter way to do it. We takes like maybe 43 minutes and we're done. It's so good. We're like, this is an amazing song. we're so good. And like, I don't really play anywhere but the Hotel Cafe, right? Which is small.
I love that
And
venue.
God, me too. That's a whole nother Max
Dirty old
Marco
little
cafe.
what it's just great.
Gave me a whole career. But he's like, you'll get up on stage tonight at Durango and like, you'll be so popular, like you'll come up and sing it. Well, his laptop died. So we didn't know it. We didn't have it. He's like, oh, well, I was going to invite Alissa Moreno and change her life and have her up here, but I can't.
Wow.
And thank God, I don't know why, but I had this audition back in LA and I just remembered the song. I am not a very strong memory person.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I could play it. The guy was a drummer producer and he's like, that's very difficult to play and sing. I had never done it before. It was just like
Muscle. Here we go.
gift of God
Yeah.
because I don't know how I did that, how I knew. I don't know if those are the lyrics that we wrote. I don't know. I know that's the melody.
Whoa. Yeah.
But the rest, I sent Jeff a work tape and he was like, what? We wrote this? Oh my. Okay, I'm going to go record this immediately. And I recorded it too. And this is like MySpace era.
Oh my gosh, not MySpace, where everybody has one friend.
Yeah, and you get a little record.
Tom, was it Tom? Yeah.
Yep, he invited me, I think.
Tom,
Tom wants to be your friend.
you to this.
Right. So, yeah, that's like how OG
MySpace.
it was. It's because Fox News, or not Fox News, Fox Network called.
Okay.
Hey, we have this show called So You Think You Can Dance. And we have this girl who wants to dance to your song. It's got like 1,600 spins on MySpace, right? Can we contract this? It will totally change your life. We'll put your name. We'll do a card across the screen. You'll get really famous.
An on-air snipe is what it's actually called. Because thank you for an on-air snipe because those things are important.
Man, you know what's sad?
So your version of Every Day, she danced too.
And they were like, we can't tell you who it is because we can't sway. It's like a true contest.
Wow.
But we will tell you that she traditionally likes hip hop. So this will be really outstanding and unique for her. And she got voted off before she could perform it that night. Yeah. 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 So
might have been a blessing in disguise.
That's what Jeff was like. Well, what do you think about if I
Pitching
told
the
you the
story.
truth that I had also cut a demo of it and was going to start pitching it? I said, try. Shoot, I don't know.
Who cares?
He goes, then what if I told you I actually did pitch it and Dan Huff loves it? So I'm like,
burying the lead, sir.
Yeah, stop the car. Like, I think that's his style. He doesn't want you to, cramp something like and get in the way of the divine flow with an ego or something.
Yeah, because we can all be very, precious about our songs or whatever.
I wrote
but
that. I want to be the first.
that's for
artist.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So
Thank
I'm really
God.
glad he did that. And
yeah.
he was like, I think it's going to make the record and be a single. They never had a 6/8. Like, they're really talking about this, but we need to rewrite the bridge. So I slave away all day. I stopped teaching. I was teaching music. I'm like, I can't see any of my students. I'm like rewriting. I finally get something. I record it. I send it to him. He goes, it's awesome, but they're done. Like, it's been tracked. This is happening. Yeah, that was a Sunday.
As it was.
Yeah, as it was.
Holy moly. Yeah. So what single was it on the record? Was it first?
It was third because they had Still Feels Good. Then they had, God, I can't remember the second one right now. Busby, I feel like, was on there. It was his first.
God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And then than us.
And then it blew up,
Yeah.
changed your whole life.
Yeah.
And is that what made you come?
Yeah. I can remember sitting at the Grammys because we were late because we came out in like February. So we had a whole year. So I'm starting to have the life, right? I'm starting to live really like, I have a life. I can go to Nashville and work. I can.
And people will respect me.
Hand them out. Yeah. Like,
they'll be like,
paycheck
oh,
to
you've got a
paycheck.
calling card now. And it's called Rascal Flats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my business manager said, then I think you should buy something. But I couldn't buy the garage of our house in Hollywood.
no.
I was like,
That's why we moved to
like,
back to Nashville, like in LA, because when I sold the movie at Paramount, we're like, if we don't buy something, I mean, Eric's family is in Tullahoma, an hour and a half south of here, and we had just had dinner with his parents. I'm like, I really feel like we should be closer to your family. And of course, I write country music for a living, so it made sense. And it was right before COVID, so we didn't know. We actually built a whole other house.
what?
Oh, yeah. Did you not know this? We built a house in Nolensville.
Oh, that's right.
And
I did go
we
there.
got here 10 days before we closed.
That's right.
And they had done so many things in the wrong way. Like they had rounded the countertops and they had, the tile wasn't right. There was crooked outlets. There was, the tile was laying in the wrong direction in the bathroom. They used this awful there were so many things. And we were dead silent when we walked through the house at night because it was unlocked. We landed here and drove there and the house was unlocked. And we were walking through it and everything in me just sunk. I was like, oh my God, have we made the wrong choice? Anyway, it ended up, we were able to get out of it and they sold it immediately because it was still beautiful.
Yeah.
It just wasn't,
Yours.
ours. And then I was like, well, maybe we'll just rent something in the Hollywood Tower or something. We'd already let go of our West Hollywood house.
Oh.
And then a house popped up in Arden Place. And I was like, and our realtor was like, are you crazy? You want to live at Arden Place? I thought you wanted brand new. I was like, we did, but it's Arden Place and it's on the park. And oh my gosh, yes, please.
Yeah.
This has to work out. But where was I going with that? I just got completely ADD.
Why you would buy in Nashville because we can't afford.
Why would we buy in Nashville?
A shed in
because I was
Hollywood.
like, I couldn't have bought my garage in West Hollywood, and there's no way. And thank God we did.
Yeah.
At the time we did.
I know. I was like, Ryman was still. I only had one child. I think that's crazy. Maybe McRae was around, but Karen was buying right there too.
Karen had already bought there, and that's why we were like, oh, we could do this because Karen lives here. Then she ends up getting divorced and selling her house and moving.
I'm so glad you didn't buy there.
And if I had been, no offense, it was just we would have been out there in the middle of nowhere for me. Coming from LA, that would have felt like the middle of nowhere with no one and then lockdown happening. Yeah. That would have been the worst thing. But thank God. Thank God for songs that pay your rent and buy houses.
Oh, I hope those still happen.
They do.
I can't wait.
They do.
I'm ready for another one.
Do you still have your condo?
Yeah. I'll never let that go.
Okay,
that was our special place.
Yeah. I love that.
It's like,
that little place.
It's the first thing I ever owned.
I love that.
So I was like, I didn't even own a car. I leased a car. My aunt gave me her bed. My roommates had the furniture. So I was like, I'm never letting this go. And Jason thought that was a great idea.
That's awesome.
It's 12 South now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. How about that?
My kids can, if I have to go to a home and have care, maybe they can make that the home.
Oh my gosh.
Like you just bring in a nurse and let me sing in my fake microphone.
How has it been? I mean, because you're like the mommy of mommies. How has it been adjusting to being a mom in the music business for you now?
Weird. It was hard for me at first. It wasn't hard at all with Ryman because that's one child.
Yeah.
So I'm like, also he was so total. Like I had booked stuff. That was so surprise. Like, oh no, I'm going to Vegas.
This is not convenient.
I'm gonna have a baby. Okay, all right. But he was so fun to bring around. Except I didn't know you could smoke in casinos. That stunk. Felt bad for him. But by the time it was baby number 2, we were really methodical in planning this. And I had my company, my little artist collective. And then I was trying to prove a point. Like motherhood doesn't slow women down and we can do it all. No, that was the wrong point. That became mania. That was miserable.
Girl, this morning we were at Trader Joe's, and when I tell you every mom that exists in Nashville was there with their babies, there was one woman who was dragging one with her hand, a little girl. There was a little boy in the front of the two double-decker stroller. I didn't even know that was a thing. One's underneath and one's like infant is above, and she's grocery shop. I'm like, how do moms just even go to the grocery? I have such an appreciation for women with children, like, and the amount of grace that you have to have and patience that you have to have. Eric was like, well, it's mom's day out because they're all up in here in Trader Joe's doing all the shopping, like dragging their children around. I don't know how y'all do it.
It's crazy.
Like,
we were flying to LA with all our Southwest points. We had mom tagging along, my business partner, Kate. My buddy Josh was out there. So we'd put together these little camps. Ashley, this really cool intern from Belmont that was assisting and kind of wrapping into the collective, just new out of college. Like, I'm in this, what?
Yeah.
We're just doing it. But we were crazy. We were at one point camping in my godbrother's deserted house because he bought the house next door. And he's like, I don't have anything there. We'll put some bagels in the fridge. We have a coffee maker. I'm like, we'll bring airbeds. Like crazy. We brought airbeds. He had a guitar, so I'm playing on that. Kate and I are playing our new songs for mom. She's home with the baby, with McCrae. Jace is home with Ryman, and I'm like, we're just doing this. I mean, only because of COVID did that stop, and I'm kind of glad.
Girl, all I know is if anybody can make lemonade out of lemons, it's you.
It's true. That's
because
true.
I will say, I don't even want to glamp.
Yeah.
I don't want to go glamping.
You know what? It's shockingly cold. You know how LA gets cold at night?
Oh, yeah.
And I never knew that the air comes up through the airbed. We were freezing. We were like, this is LA.
Sure
it's
you
October.
were.
We were like campers. Like, it was so goofy, but we had the time of our lives. The time of our lives.
I love it.
It was just like making magic.
I
got my first letters to Cleo cut on that trip. I was so excited.
You did?
I'm
That's
like,
awesome.
I feel so punk rock and amazing. And
that's so cool.
they kind of stopped touring because of COVID too.
Yeah.
Met Buzz's old publisher, Jeremy. I mean, it was fun. It was like, you can just create whatever you believe and you'll get there somehow.
That's the truth.
It's
like, do that thing that you do and then it finds a way.
Yeah.
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 And we have to remember that.
I know.
We have to remember that it's creating from the joy place.
That's it. And for no reason other
than this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Because the business side of things can get in the way so much, right?
Gosh.
Where everybody's like, so-and-so's looking for a song and it needs to feel like this.
Yeah.
And no one understands that is just soul crushing.
Yeah.
It kills inspiration. Like, you can be inspired by singers and songs and stuff like that. But it's like, but I didn't do that. And if I try to do that, then it's just going to be a watered down version of that. And who wants that?
Yeah. And there are people that study the science of a hit and they have so much fun. And they're like utilizing, knowingly, even talking about it in workshops. I liked this aspect of the song. So I took that beat or I moved it. Max Martin's so good at that. Just dissects it and tells you why and what song he was inspired by. I just don't find that fun. I'm like,
I'm not
you
that
are
person.
Amazing and you're a scientist of hits.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's why you have a lot more money than me.
Right.
But that's not why I do it.
Yeah.
I wish that
Yeah.
I had that quality. I don't. Wow. Yeah, isn't that cool? Like, I wish I were that way.
I don't know if I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if I just love so much because we create very similarly and it just comes from spirit, right?
Yeah.
So I think if that would take all the joy out of it for me. I think that's more of that kind of producer's mind, probably, where he's clearly thinking more about that than he is a lyric.
And he's here serving everyone. A lot of those lyrics were.
You're like, wait, what's happening?
Like, but then people just got hooked on him.
Rhyming I with arm. Like,
that's so great. I love it. It's nuts.
But it works.
It works.
Oh my gosh.
I also noticed, and you're probably the same, I only write music really to heal myself. So then that's what usually speaks.
Right. An extension of your story. So
I would
that
sing to heal myself. I would sing for insomnia. I still sing in the dentist chair. I'm really famous for singing when I'm crowning. The hospital was like, that's the girl that
Wait,
sings.
what?
Yeah. I was literally going, Oh my gosh, what was it? It was that I needed to lose you to love me. That for
While
whatever
you were giving
reason,
birth?
yes, to Radner, and they were like, "That's
Julia
never
Michaels,
happened."
if you see this, you need to know that Alissa Moreno has given birth singing your song.
To your song. Yeah,
Wow.
that was real. That was real. Yeah, it just helped. I don't know if it was like, I'd have to think
Put
about
you in
what
a
key is that
meditative,
in.
just
G?
gave you something to focus on.
Yeah,
Something
and
else.
right where that note was resonating, because there's that part where it moves. What is going to happen? It's killing me something to hate you to find me. I don't know. There's something where it moves
in the
into this
mask.
part. Yes.
Yes.
Which I think mimics probably the pelvic floor.
Stop it.
Right? Think about all these. Oh, look, right? And like this really open, and you're kind of moving your air to another place. And it was just the most fun birth. And everyone came in to talk about, that's the girl who sings while she's giving birth.
So if Selena Gomez didn't exist, and I think it's
Radner
probably
was-
Tranter and Julia that wrote that song.
I think you're right.
So if that song didn't exist, you would have had a much more difficult birthing
That's
process.
like your crew.
So yeah, I love those
Weird.
people. So you
Weird.
need to. People need to know this.
Cool.
This is the reason we do podcasts. If you want to just meditate your way through childbirth, sing "Lose You to Love Me."
For real. I'm telling you that Jason was like, and Paula Winger, they were like, have you never thought about the lyric? I was like, I've never thought about the lyric.
Wow.
Like he had to lose me to love me. Like he had to literally come out into the world, or maybe I had to lose him to
That's
love, to be the mom and
amazing.
love. I'm thinking, no, I never thought about that lyric. That's so
You better
weird.
come on full circle.
Right? How cool
What?
is that? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I do that dental chair. I'm going the whole time they're drilling, especially if like
Wow.
Novocaine is silly because it's like a pretty
Yeah.
simple procedure. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
remember,
yeah.
it's a nerve and just do your singing. Like,
Come
that's what I
on.
do. Yeah,
So
that's what I do.
was that a childhood thing too?
Yeah.
Then when you sang to soothe yourself?
Scared
Really?
or couldn't sleep. I had really bad insomnia. I would go to bed at 9 and not be asleep still at 1. I'd be like, oh, this bed. Like, just get me out of here. So I'd sing. I'd do little concerts.
How far back does that memory go?
I think I can remember being afraid of my Michael Jackson poster.
You were
I'd be
afraid
like
of your
5.
Michael Jackson
Yeah,
poster?
I felt like he was watching
Was it
me.
Thriller?
Yes.
He was watching you.
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
His eyes were moving.
Like, totally.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, didn't like that.
I was afraid. Who did I just tell this the other day? Stephanie Smith, I think maybe.
Oh,
I was afraid of Annie Lennox.
yeah. See?
I don't know why. When I was during the Eurythmics,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
These beautiful androgynous pop star rock
Exactly,
stars.
but I was like, oh, I can't. It, even though I love Sweet Dreams
Yeah.
Are Made of it, I don't know what it was. And I literally just talked about this. That once Broken Glass came out and she did that diva record, then I was obsessed with that song, and it felt lighter or whatever, and seeing her live was like holy moly. But anyway, I already talked about that. But how funny that I was scared of Annie
Yeah,
Lennox. You were
it's
scared of
weird.
Michael Jackson.
Who I loved.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think we moved to, maybe I got the bad poster after that, with the red jacket and the glove is a little less like, yeah.
Who's bad? Oh my gosh. Talk about, man. Who was your biggest influence? When did you know you were a songwriter?
I really didn't figure out the songwriting till later, because it was the singing. My influence came from the Bangles. I have an old manager who gets really mad when I say that.
Was
He's
it
like,
Eternal
could
Flame?
you pick something more cool? It's Manic
No.
Monday.
Which is a Prince song.
Yeah.
So really you were a Prince fan. So your manager's like, tell people it was Prince.
Exactly. Could you just not say the Bee Gees or
Oh
something?
my gosh.
cooler?
I love the Bangles. And like the thing for me when I was a kid was Eternal Flame, because
yeah, oh my God, Billy Steinberg.
I just love singing that song, and that was my school bus song, and that's what all the kids used to ask me to sing on the school bus.
I would walk around my yard. Is this burning? I sing it to my dog.
Eternal flame.
Say
Oh my
my
gosh.
name. Their
All
harmonies
those
were
harmonies.
like, give me a
And I think
break.
the other girls in the band hated it
Do they?
because they're like, Whitney Houston should sing this. Why are we singing this song? Yeah.
That's funny. I
Yeah.
liked my honest favorite that probably made me realize I could really sing was Walk Like an Egyptian. I was like, they did it at the New Year's Eve ball drop.
Totally.
Like, yeah. It was so fun. I was like,
so the
girls can
Bangles, and
do
you're like,
this.
ooh, I want to do that.
Yeah, they can play their instruments. They can write their songs. They can sing them.
They can wear frosted eyeliner.
Totally. So I would sit in the back of our Volkswagen bus and listen to the record on repeat. Tape cassette is really the honest truth.
I love that
And
y'all had a
then-
VW bus. Of course you
Right?
did.
I would pretend
With
it was a recording
curtains.
studio. I would close the curtains.
I wish you had that VW bus,
I
and
do
it could be a
too.
garden in the backyard
I
next to the
know.
piano.
Oh, I really want one to take my oldest to Meg's.
And you know they have new ones now that are electric. They're really
I
cute.
might have to try. But do we have the pop-up top and
It's
the
still
sink?
not a no. I
Like
don't
those
think
were,
so.
and the curtains. I would close them. And I'd be like, take two. Alyssa Moreno recording. Close your eyes. Nope. That was flat. Close your eyes. Not right. Could you give me a little? I would like act out the whole thing on our campsite and like
Oh, my
pretend I was
gosh.
recording. Well, no, recording studio was my game. If I wasn't fishing and hiking, you know.
Oh, see, we wouldn't have every day without the Bangles.
I know.
I love how everything just leads to the next. I just love it. I'm amazed by it.
Yeah.
I'm amazed by it.
I think I probably really thought I'd be a singer and piano player who wrote essays and poetry. I didn't
Mhm.
understand they all come together till
Mhm.
Tori Amos.
Mhm.
Then I was like, wait, huh? What is this girl doing? That was
Uh,
Under the Pink.
And so cool.
Someone gave it to me. They're like, oh, you remind me of her. She talks about all this real life stuff. And that, I mean, Little Earthquakes was already out. I didn't even
Right.
know that existed.
Right.
So I got to go back and be just blown away. I'm like 16. I made a video, a music video, a cappella, worst video ever, all around New Mexico, and took it to her concert. Her security guard was like, okay, I'll give it to her. Like, who
The
knows?
things we
You know?
do, that childlike innocence.
Yeah.
But you never know.
You never do.
You never do.
I stalked Jewel at that same theater 2 years later, and she did. We waited until she was going to the bus, and then I was like, Jewel! And she's like, hey, guys. And she totally talked with us and
She
told
did.
us all her secrets.
And
I
you're
was
like, we have a lot in common.
Totally.
I kind of lived in a van too.
I think you should come back.
You should come
Do you
back.
want to hear some songs?
Here,
She's
I've
like,
got some
oh,
songs
girl,
for
I'm
you.
getting on the road. I'm getting on the bus.
Wow.
But let me tell you some tips. Which was cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've actually never heard that about her.
Yeah, she was great.
That's awesome.
She
I
was
love that.
dull. It was one of those free radio. Remember they would do like that radio promo tour and
Mhm.
have their 5 rising stars, and she stole the show. It was so cool.
That's awesome.
Yep. In the middle of the desert.
So, do you remember what your first song was that
Yeah.
you
Oh
wrote?
God, it's so bad. It's
We
cool.
all say that. We're like, oh my God, my first
So
song.
bad.
Yeah.
Actually, my very first song was more fun because I was 5, and I
Mhm.
wrote it with my cousin Claire,
Mhm.
who I'm sure I've always told you remind me of because all my best
Mhm.
friends always possess her qualities. Super fire sign, super charismatic, bright, loving, just like my leader. Like I just
Mhm.
looked up to her. She was my big sister, you know?
Yeah.
But cousin by blood. And I would play Heart and Soul arpeggiated.
Heart and
Right? So
soul.
I'll just do the bottom.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't sing that melody. I won't play. I used to play the melody too sometimes. So I'm like, don't sing that. So she goes, you said you loved her. And I'd go, loved her. But you did not love her. Why? It was my show. Like that was we played it over and over. Our family was like, wow, girls, okay.
That's
Any other
special.
songs for your concert? We're like, no, we're going to do it again.
Oh my gosh.
And then we'll sing Tomorrow from Annie, but we only know the chorus.
Mhm.
Tomorrow.
Exactly.
Tomorrow. We didn't know the rest.
Oh.
And that was my very first song before I, 12 years later, wrote The Naked Tree. Which,
The Naked Tree.
Yeah. It was probably a very Tory wannabe.
Oh my
song, you know,
gosh.
about the naked trees that were staring at me and the
Wow.
lives I've led.
Wow. I love that. Was your first song recorded by another artist, actually Rascal Flatts?
Well, technically, it was a girl named Tina Segund. She was a Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Hollywood Records, and it was a
And then Kelly's
theme song
Uh-huh.
that I wrote
Uh-huh.
for Hope and Faith.
Ah,
But they
that's
were
right.
like, but we like the girl that wrote it, but I'm not famous, and we're not trying to make me a Hollywood
Right.
record star. So they're like, keep her as the like Faith Ford voice. Keep her as the one sister, and then we'll put Tina on, and it'll be her song. We can go to like Disney Radio and stuff with it. which was so cool because that's how I got SAG that night. They had to Taft-Hartley me because like, oh my God,
on.
it's airing. Like we got to put it. Yeah.
So you got your health insurance and everything for SAG then.
I never did have, I never tried that pension and health insurance thing. I'm just now getting my pension stuff. And I'm like, I do not maintain the income to have the health insurance.
Right.
You have to have like
so
your
many
earnings per quarter or whatever.
Right. Wow.
So I never tried. I probably could have had it for years.
Wow. No, you totally could have.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Oh, well. Blue Cross.
So, yeah, exactly. So that was first. And then was Kelly?
Then was... After that came... Yeah. No, then it was Rascal Flatts.
So is that what...
Because I was doing themes, but I usually got to sing them after that.
Exactly.
So I didn't have people cutting my stuff.
So did that break your heart or were you excited about it?
To have someone else singing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was so excited.
Okay, good.
I was like,
all right.
I know how long I live between TV or what gets popular or like Wonderfalls. Right when I got kind of on that show and was really building, they dropped it. And then Hope and Faith, like amazing. This theme song is game changer. It's prime time. It's network. Mike Eisner took over at Disney. He doesn't want theme songs. He wants 17 more seconds of advertising space.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, shoot. Because they were like using them in the middle of the show, little bumps and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
I'm like, oh. So I was so excited, like, oh, actual radio and actual record sales, please. Because I sell about 10 records per show at the Hotel Cafe.
Totally.
And, I've been on, I guess, KCRW once. I don't know if that paid like 6 cents or something, but I was thrilled.
Mm-hmm.
Although people always like to say, they liked to say it to my girlfriend, Sarah Buxton, too.
I'm doing a show with her. I'm playing the Bluebird.
Stupid boy. They're like, it should have been yours. But she's like, why? Like, what Keith did was so cool, and it still is mine.
That her vibration, man, in the writing room.
Out of this world.
I just called her the other day because we were supposed to be doing a Bluebird show with Jenna Davis, but Jenna's sick, and I was like, man, I hope they don't cancel this because the Bluebird will be so fun with Sarah Buxton, the storytelling, the joy, the all of it. Yes, and so it's going to be me and her and Rodney Clausen, which is on the 20th.
Oh, that's fun. Well, come watch.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
If you have a guest list, because you know it's going to be sold out.
Oh yeah, so I'm sure it's just, and it's the early show at 6:00.
Yeah, those are better. I like those.
I do too.
But yeah, you can never get in. I can't get into my own show sometimes.
Right, I'm like, is there room for me and the guitar player? Like, right. Sorry. Such an iconic thing to do, though. I love playing
I went
that
there
room.
recently. Javier was playing. Wait, yeah, he was after. He was the voice. He was playing. He's like, you got to come down. It's Tuesday night at 8:00. Blah blah blah. So I'm like, right, man. I mean, this is one of the first guys I ever had to cut with. He's incredible. You're gonna love it. We go. We're sitting for a long time. I'm like, this seems to be a lot about a gentleman who's not here, and they're all talking, and these don't seem like Hobbs songs, but I guess they're introducing him. I was on the wrong Tuesday. It was a private funeral that I had somehow...
You went to a private funeral thinking you were at a concert?
I totally brought Ryman. They're like, who are you? I'm like, Alissa Moreno. I've written, I wrote Walking Blind. I wrote My Little Girl. And they're like, okay. Like, I'm sure they were like, okay.
Like, who is this kook?
Talking about? Those are Javier songs. But they let me in because I was so sure of myself. And I saw someone... And it wasn't Stephanie Smith. It was someone like her. So she's like, oh, hey, or Anastasia, someone.
Anastasia Brown.
So they
you
walking
crashed
into
a funeral?
And then I'm like, it took a long time. And then I'm realizing, and I'm like, oh my Lord, we are sitting in the front row. We are like, everyone's like, how do you know him? I'm like, I wrote for him, before he even did the voice. They're all like, okay. No one's saying the name of the person who's passed. So I'm sitting probably at a family table telling them I wrote, 3 of this wonderful artist's songs and how much he meant to me and how he would come to LA
and
from
no
Connecticut.
One's telling you this?
No, everyone's kind of just like, oh, maybe we didn't know this about him. I don't know what.
When did this happen?
Like, man, maybe 2 years ago.
How did you figure it out?
Because then they talked about like things he had done in Nashville.
And you're like, what?
And they're like, and pretty soon his widow, and it's like, oh my. I looked at Ram and I was like, we were at a funeral that I accidentally, it's next
crashed.
Tuesday is Javier Cologne's gig. I like looked on the website, just said private, and I was like, we had to sit. I mean, I couldn't make us leave. I was
Oh,
like, this is
no.
so brutal. This is so bad. I can't be like, oh, sorry, wrong person. So I had to stay. We stayed. Yeah.
You
we
think
did.
you're at a Javier
This is
Cologne
so
show
bad.
and you're at a funeral?
Yeah, that really happened.
You cannot
That really
make this
happened.
shit
That
up.
was so bad. Ryman was like, the next week, I'm like, so it's this Tuesday. He's like, Mom.
Remember that one time, Mom? This is going to be the story. Remember that one time you took me to a stranger's funeral?
So bad. Oh, man. That really happened. That was my last time. I haven't really called the Bluebird since. I'm a little appalled.
Did you meet
It had to
anybody
be
there?
last year because he was in 6th grade.
Did you meet anybody you were supposed to meet there? Like, what was that point?
I
purpose?
don't know.
It had to be
right?
something. We're
It
going
had
to
to be
find out what it
something.
is. You're going to run into somebody.
You're gonna be
You're like, oh my God, I met you at the funeral of random dude. Do
so
you even
bad.
know who it was?
I don't. I can't recall. So bad. Isn't that embarrassing?
If you haven't blocked it out, maybe your child.
He
Oh.
might know. I'm going to ask him.
Do you remember that
Someone
stranger's
famous,
funeral we
like
went
someone great in that like session player Opry, this world. It was so inspiring. Honestly, I was like, oh, this guy's amazing. Maybe we
to?
just
Wait a minute. Hold
on.
on. Did anyone perform?
Yeah,
Is that what helped you think of what to do for your dads?
that's interesting. Maybe because they were talking and they were
Performing?
hey, and it was at the Bluebird. It was like food and drink and
That's
good
how
friends
intimate your
and-
dad's
See,
service felt.
Yeah.
See, but okay.
maybe that's it.
I've decided
Maybe
that's what
it.
it is because
Okay.
otherwise,
And Ryman was prepared because he'd been to a funeral.
wow. I'm
know,
sorry
it's
that
embarrassing.
it's like the most hilarious.
I do really
mean,
dumb stuff like that all the
bless
time
it.
in this town. I do.
the one time you get in.
This was like, seriously. I guess my just assurance. And who was I chatting with that was walking in? It's one of those legendary Stephanie or Anastasia
Yeah.
type of women that are just like Whitney
Uh-huh.
something. you
yeah.
know.
When was your first time you sang at the Bluebird? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Who'd you play with?
Larry White.
Shut up.
You
this,
too?
This is the second time Lori White comes up this week.
Really?
The first time I ever played the Bluebird, she invited me.
Me too.
I mean, I played the Bluebird, like, in other words, like getting up to sing a song
Sure.
with like Karen Rochelle, but it was like first time I was like in the round
Yeah.
as a guest.
Yeah.
And Laurie White.
Me too.
And, and I sang backgrounds on Sarah Buxton's record that Laurie was producing.
No
and that's how
way.
I met Sarah.
That had space.
Yes.
Oh,
I think I sang
Lord.
on Space.
Gosh.
Uh,
That's good. Crazy.
all roads lead to Bless Her Soul.
Right.
Hmm.
Remember,
What an-
she played better than me, and she did not have
And
that
didn't
finger.
have her pinky
She
finger.
was like, "Oh, you can do anything. Listen, girl, I don't even
There's
have this
nothing
finger.
you can't do.
Yeah.
Holy moly, I did
Yeah.
not know that. So it was you, Laurie White, and who else?
Victor Wooten was there, but he wasn't playing. God, I don't remember who else. I remember very shortly thereafter. It must have been after that because then it was Will and Cherie
Oh, my people.
and Alana Springfield.
Wow.
She was a baby. She was a baby, and Neil Spielberg was like, "Hey,
Wow.
will you write with my gal? And she can come do this show maybe with Will and Cherie." I'm like, "Wait, I think I'm on this show." This show. It was like
With-
Laurie had her Monday night that
Uh-huh.
blues thing,
Mm-hmm.
which was separate. I guess maybe she just was with us because we love her. Maybe she just was playing around too.
Right.
And then Victor Wooten was in the audience, and I
Mhm.
love him. I kind of grew up on this Bella Fleck video that he did
Ah.
with Carter Beauford.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm singing this song I wrote for Mallory Hope. And he goes, AKA your next hit from the audience. I was like, I love this place. I'm playing there forever. And I really never think to ask. So the next one, I invited you and Jamie Houston.
Yep.
And we got Nash to join us. That's kind of it. I've
And
done
actually
a couple...
sang Nobody at that and played the piano, didn't I?
Yep.
Which I can't believe I
love
did.
It.
And I
love
just
that
put it
song.
out.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I just
Thank
sent it to my
you.
friend who spoke at Dad's funeral, the one who's like, I know that I see him with Jesus. I was there. We called out. I just sent it to her. I was like, you're going to love this song.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Weird. Trip out, right?
I love all that. I just love it. I love it. It's
Yeah.
just it all just feels so ordained to me.
Yeah.
Just the connection of people. That's what I love about our town.
I know.
And we have to make sure, is what I was just saying to Matt in the last interview, is just about connection and everybody getting together and having these kind of conversations at home and loving on each other and praying for each other and supporting each other and going to shows and do it.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to Stephanie the other day about back in the day when we used to do guitar pools. Everybody would just show up and sit around a fire outside and drink beer and play each other's songs or learn them and sing. Like, we got to get back to a little bit more community like that. And maybe that's still happening and I just don't know.
Well,
but
you know,
I just wonder if,
not
you know,
like that. Not like that. Did you come? Eden's Edge would always do them.
Oh God, yeah.
We'd go and then also we used to have the row. And so we'd all end up at that weird kind of Irishy Dan McGinnis, you know, and you could just see people and oh my God, friends would get pulled over in that parking lot. You'd see people that you knew. I mean, life just happened there.
Life
we
was
had
life,
this, like,
and folks be
central,
getting arrested,
right,
leaving the bar. Like,
crazy.
Oh
it's crazy,
no!
But you're like, oh, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever, you know. And we don't have that like centralized thing as much anymore. Maybe Berry Hill's going to become that.
I'm telling you, that's our fault.
Yeah,
it's like we have to. Not that things need to be done the same old way or anything like that, but I'm just saying. We all can't sit around bitching and moaning about connection if we're not making these kind of things happen. And I understand that, like, it was a little bit difficult for me kind of re-entering Nashville in the way that I felt lonely because a lot of my girlfriends had babies in their 40s and they're just busy.
Yeah.
You know, like, so my kind of core group of, you know, Hillary and Carrie had Bennett and there was just, my friend Krista had 4 children, one that passed, but you know, she was so pulled in every direction. Like, and it just, we're getting older. Life is lifing but we've got to all be better about, let's just hang out.
Yeah.
Let's just,
like we should have a spot. We might have to do a thing.
And just, you know,
we might have to do a thing really, actually.
Yeah.
Because they have them still, but it's just, we're so pocketed too. We're like a real kind of not a little big town anymore.
No.
We're kind of a city.
Yeah, it really is a city now.
So
that's
weird.
okay.
Yeah.
We got great restaurants now.
True. And I used to complain when I'd come and I'm like, I can't just get a piece of chicken. And now I'm like, oh my God, we're LA.
It's wild.
Like, careful what you wish for.
Have you been playing a lot of shows lately or anything?
I'm just starting again.
Good.
And I'm doing the festival circuit.
Oh, nice.
Which is so
like Americana?
good.
Are you doing the Americana Fest here?
I'm doing a lot of the songwriter stuff like Muscle Shoals.
Oh, wow.
Island Hopper.
Fun.
And Durango's having their 30-year anniversary.
And you're doing that?
Hello.
Oh, the
yes,
OG.
I'm so excited. I have a super fun secret
Real
surprise
Housewife
gift.
of Durango, Alissa Moreno.
I will happily always fill in for cute, hot little Megan, by the way, when she can't come. But I'm hoping like she can come. Gil Buda can't come because he's touring with Zach Brown right now. But there's like old school crew. Tim Fagan, you know, who got the Mraz thing out of there with Colby Calais. Like, we have so many of us that came up there.
I love that.
I'm like, this is going to be so fun. Maybe Carla will come. God, her baby's like 10 now or something.
In the 4th grade.
Come on. I don't know where life's going, and I'm just trying to appreciate every day.
I know, it's flying. So you decided this year, or was it last year? When did you make your new record?
It came out in August. I made it, actually it came out in June, I think, but we are kind of waiting. Like, I have the new single for it. It's called Transcendent. It's all about California.
Come on, I love it.
I really love it too. And my buddy just did it for me. He's like an award-winning, Oscar-winning filmmaker and producer. And he just was like, I want to do this for you. I like to be creative. And we had so much fun. We played around downtown. We have like just silly, just no pretense, right? Just what the song really is and what mom life really is and what Nashville really is, which was a ton of drunk soccer fans flipping off the camera and like trying to get in the way. And I'm like, hey, dancing with them and singing with them. And he's like, okay, but they shook my camera. Like, I can't put the finger in the video. So it's just so authentic and fun. And that's what got me, I think, probably thinking to say yes again to festivals. It's like, I have something new, I have something. And of course, I love doing the old. I mean, there's songs I'll play forever. But it's neat when you have a new experience.
Do you feel like there's the whole revived spirit about music for you now?
For sure.
Now that your kids are kind of at the age where...
It's like the kid thing and the not chasing what other people would think was good and want. it's probably far from what people
You're just
want.
doing what you do, the
Yeah.
best you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Which funny, those organically go better anyway.
Right.
Now when I can spend a little time or a little money or a little marketing, I'd be so curious to see what does happen. But organically, the one that I thought was like, oh, I wrote this for my mom kind of in my sleep. Like I never quite even knew the chords. It was just this droning thing. That's been the most popular
Come on.
and gotten the most playlists and like
Really?
Yeah, it's so funny how
So did you put it out through DistroKid or what did you use?
I have a little label that I work with called Veer.
Okay.
You remember Rusty
yeah.
Harmon
Mm-hmm.
from like the Hootie days. I know him a while back.
Oh my gosh.
And once a manager, always a manager. I
Right.
just feel that he takes really good care of me. And it goes through Warner. So it has like this nice sense of kind of, they have some expectations. And
you
keep
feel
my
like it's
quality.
getting the right ears on it and the right eyeballs on it to get it to where it needs to be. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's great.
And like you got to keep your commitments and you have a certain expectation of just be you, but you can't like send an iPhone recording or something. You know, the things I would do a GarageBand demo or something. That's no, these are your making masters these are records, you know, it's fun. It's really fun.
Would you say that's the advice that you would give any young kid coming up right now is to be
Only do you.
you.
Yeah.
Only do you, right?
Just can't find. And I work with people that are like, but I love this and I want to be this. I'm like, well, he's doing that. So maybe what do you love about him?
Right.
What are you drawn to? Like he's doing that. That's what's on country radio. That's his thing.
His thing.
But what truth does he speak or what experience did he have? There must be something else.
Do you find that more with when you're working with an artist that has an actual record deal, that's the conversation that you're having? Or is it even with independent artists that are just
Or
trying to
even
find?
independent.
Really?
Yes.
See, that's the thing is all these kids think, oh, I got to be like that.
Yeah. Well, they love it. And so they want to recreate it or I don't know what's happening. I haven't met producers that were like that. And I was thinking, well, there's a logic to that because there's a
They
formula
see that this
or
is
like a
successful.
sound. Yeah.
Right.
So I see what you're doing, but I just
They're like, I
can't
want to be Max
fathom.
Martin. Well,
Yeah.
me too. But
Right.
nobody's going to do Max Martin better than Max Martin.
Yeah.
Unless you are actually a protege, like coming up underneath him and learning that thing,
Yeah.
that magical.
Gosh, whatever they
thing.
had. I don't know. I'm like, maybe I should move over there. They have something in the water. know?
To Sweden.
Just their melodies. Yeah.
Oh,
Their melodies. Like, remember Robin? I just, this melodies that were coming out. I was like, are you kidding me?
Call your
That's what I was exactly thinking of.
of course it was.
Say it's not her fault.
Give you reasons. Oh my gosh.
It's like, give me a break.
What's so funny when you talk about influence is it's like when I listen to certain Taylor Swift songs and the new Ariana songs, I'm like, that is so Robin.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when,
Yeah.
but I'm like, it's Robin 13 years ago
Yeah.
from that record,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Body Talk.
Yeah.
I mean, that's absolutely
Yeah.
where that inspiration
wild.
is
It's so
coming
cool.
from. And I'm like, you know, I wish Robin would have had that massive commercial success here. I feel like the gays really got her. They're like, oh, this is our chick.
Yeah,
this
totally.
girl right here. They're all about that.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
Robin. But mainstream wise in America,
Yeah.
I just wish.
Like she could have done what Sia did.
Absolutely.
I already loved Sia with Breathe Me.
Oh my
6 Feet
gosh,
Under.
yeah.
I was like, that's all I need
that-
in my
done.
life. Like, that's
Done.
it. But then,
You have never seen another human in your life sing as much as Sia does in her normal daily life.
gosh.
Like she was working on a project that I was around and she would like singing about the fork. I'm like, she just
Wow.
sings about
Wow.
everything all the time. And
Wow.
it's so cool.
When I met you, I guess I knew you. Maybe I hadn't met Hillary. I probably knew Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all at Key West.
Mhm.
And Hillary was hanging with some of the Regions people
Mm-hmm.
and writing them a theme song, just a little tipsy at a dinner table.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the theme song that she wrote on the spot about the Regions Bank, I was like, okay, I get
Okay.
it. Like this just
Icon.
is her. This flows.
It is her.
I like want to be a Regions Bank
Like,
member now.
it-
And that's an incredible melody. And the rhyme scheme, it was like one of those internal flow, you know, just vamp
Mhm.
like she's Eminem or something, just vamping at dinner.
And you know what's funny? You said Eminem. Hillary used to work out to You lose yourself in
Ah,
the
that's
music,
like
the
my
moment you own
jam.
it, you better never let it
We
go.
were playing it
Like
last
when
night,
we were
me and
literally
Ryman.
in our 20s, we're outside in Green Hills Park or wherever we were off West End, like doing squats to Eminem. Like that was her hype song.
Totally.
So it's just
my
funny that
song
you
too.
would say.
I played it for Ryman last night because he's feeling overwhelmed about 7th grade math. I
And
was
so you're like, Eminem
listen,
is the cure.
Plus, we're
If your
studying.
child is feeling, then play Lose Yourself.
Because he's also like studying classical piano, and I'm like, you don't have to go far, but to go ba-dee-da-dee-dee-dee, bum 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 bum
Yeah.
bum bum over and over again. I mean, that's what classical music, right? That
Mhm.
motif that drives it. Like, there's going to be all this other stuff in the middle, but so then I was like, we have to put on
Right.
Lose Yourself. It's so funny that you're saying that.
I love
I'm glad
that.
you did squats. We did 7th grade pep talk last night.
You
Jason's
have a
like
7th grader.
Yeah. Nuts, huh?
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, I wear his shoes. And he gives me shirts that he's too big for now.
So how do the two of you have Jason and Alissa time that's separate from kid time? Like, how do y'all find a way now to like sneak away and be able to date? Like, how do you, or does it just evolve and change and it's just all a part of it? That's
It's
what a
all part
family
of it.
is. Because
And
I mean, I don't know because I don't have children. So I'm like, do you still find your little sneak away date moments? Is there like, how do you do that?
We do like head out to happy hours a lot.
You do?
Yeah. It started with the fire and getting a regular babysitter because insurance was like, you have to put together these receipts. So we would do fun receipt insurance night, which is not fun.
No.
But I was like, if we do it with wine and good food, it might be fun.
Right.
And it did really become because it was like,
Keep
we
you from
don't have
having a
people.
breakdown over and over and over. Okay.
And with kids in your ear, and you're like trying to be like, what was that, book? What about that dress that Tirza bought me when I played at the Mint? Like, I don't know where that receipt is. I don't remember who the designer is. All that stuff. It would start to be kind of fun. It became like a really special time for us.
Wow.
Walking down memory lane, even though it's sad when you look at you have to look through the burn footage to get there. But then we were like, oh, we should just keep this. Like, this should be a thing, which it was for 2 years. Now we'll just go, hey, Ryman, can you kind of got the kids? Nani's downstairs if you need anything. Or, Mom, do you want to come up and have some dinner with the kids? And we'll just jet out to a Green Hills Grill or something like
Good
so
for y'all. That's
silly
great.
that you would never have expected. I love so much. Or Eastern Peak, for some Thai. And it's fun, but we haven't done like a trip. We did the Bahamas a couple years ago for a work thing. That was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I think Dad would really appreciate, he was a diver and a big beach guy. I think he'd appreciate, I think we need to go somewhere. And of course we're taking Mom and the kids because it's the beach. But I was like, we'll do another one. That
Mhm.
seems excessive to have 2 vacations, but that's what he would want. And Jason was like, I love it. We'll find something and we'll do it. We don't know when, but it's going to be in this year.
See, I think these all become all things working together for the good moments. So if there was something that came out of that fire,
Yeah.
it was the date night receipt, reconnect with each other,
Yeah.
have fun, right?
Yeah.
What else?
And now Dad's
And now your dad.
passing. It's like, hi, go.
Yeah. Yeah.
This money doesn't have to go to a memory care center anymore.
Right.
It should go to Bermuda. It should go to,
Yeah. Totally.
Mamas. Come on, pretty mama. Who knows?
Yeah.
We got to do it.
What is the biggest thing that you've learned through going through all of this?
I guess and I'm sort of studying it again right now as I look back, because people will
Hindsight,
be
huh?
like my friend Casey Lavasser is always like, we're so good for each other because she appears so unattainable. And so it's part of it is like kind of her role in this town. It probably was hard to grow up with like a really famous sought after dad.
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know who wants what from you.
Totally.
Or why.
Mm-hmm.
So she's always had this quality. And I've always had this quality.
Mm-hmm.
And she's
Here, take it all.
Totally. She's
Yeah.
my best friend.
Yeah.
She has to be like, let's not
Yin
give
and
away
yang.
the keys to the kingdom. Like,
Yes.
let's calm down. We just met her.
God, we are so
Right,
guilty
right?
of that.
Yeah. And she was like, sometimes it just seems like, how could you possibly say that? Like, how was that positive?
Mm.
But you're not making it up. She's like, I think that's just how you see the world. And I guess that's what I've learned. It's not what happens, it's how you see it. So that's what I'm studying now. Like, yeah, what is reality? Because two people could say, I was standing right here and this event occurred, and it will be very different what they say.
Totally.
Now, it might be like the shirt the person was wearing or the words they said.
Right.
Or it might be really, really different.
Right.
And I was just realizing it's just how I see it. And I don't know if that comes from all my years of meditating or wild youth. I was pretty wild in my youth. There was a lot of like brain and mind expanding times. I'm not sure. Or my dad. That's just how my dad and his dad were. They just saw so much good and expected so much good from people. Even when it wasn't maybe earned. But it just seemed to work, you know? So I guess that's my lesson. It's not what happened, it's how you see it.
Right. That's good. That's good talking, honey. I love that. Hey, I'm hearkening back to something. And I remember you telling me you were somewhere in a meditation retreat and you had an encounter with Jesus.
Oh, actually, I was just meditating here. I didn't even think about it. Chip Matthews was like, you poor thing, you're all alone here for Easter Sunday. Like, do you want to do a brunch or something? And I was like, yeah, I'm in my condo. This is really sad. I think we were doing some demos, probably with Steely or Book or one of those on Friday. And he's like, oh, there's Copper Kettle, like right here in 12 South. We can just go get a little fun brunch. You know, I'll pick you up at 10 or whatever. So I had all this time. So I was meditating, didn't even think about Easter or the meaning of Easter, or which is funny because that's when I've had a couple encounters, because another one you might be thinking of is when I was in a self-defense class.
Yes.
And I went unconscious. You were supposed to use love to, I did not survive the strangle. I totally passed out. I was like, that's not working, guys. You're supposed to look at your enemy with love.
Right.
Of course I saw Jesus. That only makes sense now that I kind of study him and have a sense of him. I didn't grow up studying him.
Right.
So of course he had to come teach me before I could ever, if a preacher or someone had told me, I'd be like, that's neat.
Right.
But to experience it.
Because
that was their whole thing. If someone is attacking you, you have to send them love, which has worked for me in the real world.
Oh my gosh. Love your enemy.
And yes.
Whoa.
Cool, right? I did not win, and I did go down and I saw him, and he was super in this like rose gold light.
Oh.
Which was so inspiring. And at Easter, he had me write a little beautiful song, this beautiful melody. But isn't that funny? Because now in our family, Easter's like a big thing. This side of my family, on my mom's side, they're not Christian. There are a lot of atheists and agnostics and scientists and doctors and lawyers, very bright Mensa. So they just put their faith in other aspects of their life. They're not thinking about the Bible or Jesus. And my cousin Claire and I are super close. Both our dads married into the McRae family. They both started getting sick at the same time. And then Patrick, my uncle, came here to Vanderbilt for a lung transplant. And it was Maundy Thursday that he passed. Wow. And I was like, isn't that interesting? It's like so about service and he was such a servant, like just of his heart and his kindness and his generosity and his humor. And he passed really unexpectedly. He said, tell Drake I'm almost out of here and I can't wait to see him. And then he passed away, and Good Friday came, and I was just thinking about, wow, this has some sort of meaning. Sunday came, and it was our last time to ever see Dad. We had him over with the whole family. My Aunt Marcia was in town. Like, I had cousins. I had friends who looked up to him who were like, Drake, you meant so much to me. I want to tell you. I walked him to the pool.
The stories. Oh,
right? Yeah. It like took 45 minutes to get him to the pool because he'd had a stroke, and Alzheimer's can make you forget how to walk. So you'll walk
Shuffle.
and then just stop.
And just stop.
I'm like
what was I doing?
We gotta go. Okay. And not walk. But I just put the effort, and everyone got to come talk to him. And we had this like amazing time all together. And now it's so special to me that was Easter Sunday, that was his revival and his like resurrection, of just to come and be by the pool and be a more typical human. And And that's how it ended. You know, it's like he was gone a month later. And I just love, and we had no idea. He seemed fine
Wow.
at that time, you know. But like how funny I always weave in all the times I go to India and meditate and travel, just always get this. I'm like, this must be why Jesus is so popular.
Exactly.
He really knew what was up.
Right.
Doesn't matter how people interpret it or, you know, some of the stuff. I'm like, can we not? I just don't think he'd be judgmental. Yeah,
no,
I don't think
at all.
he'd be like, you're going the wrong place for
Not
not
at
following me.
all.
Like, I just don't see that. But everything that he encountered, saw, touched, felt, thought.
Brought life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
So
You were a
cool.
big one to like teach this to me and open me. You had me going to some really, I was like, I'll do it. We were
Let's
like
just
in
do
church,
it.
like,
Let's just see. We're going to go together
so
and figure this
fun.
out, right?
So I was like coming
And take
from all
from
the
it
Hare
what we will.
Krishnas. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love this just as much, if not even more. It was so unifying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was so unifying. We'd go pick up your friends, play our songs to each other on the drive out there.
Yep.
Remember? It was
Totally.
like, oh my gosh, people would pray over me, that neck that I healed. So yeah, I don't judge it. I really enjoy it.
I love it. Okay, now I have to do something with you. So we asked you to send a picture.
Oh yeah, I so want to know which one you picked. I'm like, I feel like
this
we're
is
on
so perfect.
a late night show. I'm looking around for it to pop up.
I need to know how old you are in this picture.
That is my godbrother, by the way, next to me, who you saw speak at Dad's service. Josh.
Oh my gosh.
Josh Iguano.
Who had me sobbing.
Yeah, he's so good.
Sobbing.
So good. I am 3 and I am Wonder Woman, and I don't understand why everyone thought I was R2-D2. It's so clear with my blanket cape and my face paint.
Hello.
I was like, really? You all don't know that I'm
Come on
Wonder
now.
Woman? They're like, oh, how cute, like a little R2-D2. No, those are just my underoos. That's all I had. That was
That's all
superhero.
she had. It was superhero.
Yeah.
So the reason we asked you for this is because I want to know, what is the advice that you would give
Oh,
3-year-old
oh my
Alissa?
gosh.
Now, knowing what you know now, what would you want her to know?
That is so good. I would say always paint your face and wear your superhero underoos. And who cares if people don't know who you are? Just put them on and be what you want to be.
Look at that. That means this picture is prophetic.
Right.
It really is.
Crazy.
Like you're like, this picture is going to speak to me at this age and
That's
remind
crazy.
me of that childlike thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love that, Alissa.
sweet. Oh my God. I remember that. So weird that we can remember that far back.
Right?
I remember that. Where my Aunt Teresa's. Nuts.
I love that. And I love you.
I
Thank you
love
for doing this with
Thanks
me.
for having me and for doing this. I'm really
Yes.
enjoying watching.
And where can everybody find you and your music now?
Me, I tend to do even better on Apple and Pandora.
Really?
I'm really old school.
Come on, old school.
Like I'm amazed when I see stuff on Spotify. That makes me so happy that it's there.
Yeah.
And so if you have Spotify, do it.
Yeah. Just Alissa Moreno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love that. I'm like still buying people's songs on
And
Apple.
same.
I'm like old
Same.
school.
I want to own it.
I know.
How much are you doing? A ton of social media or no?
A little. I do it when I either have something really fun I want to share
Mhm.
or I've got a new release. Because
Okay.
then it's like, well, you got to hear the music because I made it.
Totally.
So I used to have fun making really ridiculous skits and stuff.
Yeah.
And imitating my children. And there's just people who are really funny and they do it professionally with lighting and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll just stitch in and have fun with them.
Right.
But I'm older school. Again, Facebook is like more where
You're
my
still doing
people
okay.
are, so I'm
Great.
like,
So Facebook.
I gotta put more attention there because everyone says Insta, which
Is
is
it
what I
Alissa
love.
Moreno
Music.
Facebook music? It is.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's fun. And it's feeds from the Instagram.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to because you want to drive
Oh, Lord
fans,
Jesus.
but I'm like, well, I have 3,000.
All
I
the
don't see it
rules.
getting any better.
I
Look,
know.
I love these 3,000 people with my whole heart. They are like my friends. They know when my house is burning down. I don't know the algorithm to go up. So I'm just going
Yeah.
to put up songs and we're all going to chat with each other. And they've been really loyal. And so I do like Instagram in that sense. And then it just feeds right into my Facebook.
It was beautiful too to see people rally around y'all too in the
wild.
community
So
for
cool,
Yeah,
wasn't
so
it?
cool.
God, Gosh,
Yeah.
inspiring.
I mean, child, you know I love you because I got on stage after having 2 guitar
and played
lessons.
your
And, well,
song.
I don't know that we'd call it playing. I squeaked my way through it. I was
That's great.
so nervous.
I
But
loved
anyway,
it.
I love you so much. Thank you for being here.
I love you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Mwah.